Well, 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 if it isn't Big Ezad versus Tabben, two just beasts of the game, two pros coming back, playing the game. Tabben's been playing for some time now. Ezad's been playing a lot of Age of Mythology, but he's back, come back, playing Age of Empires 3. So all the pros coming back, baby, and I love to see it. So playing as I think what they're both sort of known for, Tabben maybe China more than India, but Tabben is known for his mains being definitely China and India. Ezad, he is one of the most, if not the most formidable Japan player in the game. He's also a top India player as well. So it's good to see both of them playing some of their main civilizations. And you just know there's going to be zero shenanigans this game, baby. This is all skill. This is all micro. This is all the pros playing the game, baby. This is what we like to say. Right, what do we have going on here? A classic early Portuguese consulate for Japan. That means that, picking up some nice wood there. 45 wood as well, so that's going to be really good for him. Going to be able to get... Oh, and another 35 wood. Fantastic stuff there for him. And you can see he'll be plonking down some shrines. And because of the Portuguese consulate, the bonus of the Portuguese consulate is that your buildings are cheaper. You can see here a shrine costs 107 wood. So Ezad going for the very classic meta here of the Heavenly Kami build for Japan. It works well in teams. It works well in 1v1, just as long as you don't get pressured really, really heavily. And that's always the problem. That's always been the problem. Japan have always been weak to the early 2 Falk timings, and the Heavenly Kami just doesn't come in and it doesn't pay off quick enough. A nice steal of 35 wood there as well. That's going to pay for another shrine. So absolutely fantastic stuff there from Ezad, utilizing the fact that they get 2 explorers from the start, just like India, and they can really, and because it's a map where there's lots of treasures, but they're all very weak treasures, that means splitting your heroes is very efficient, because rather you don't need 2 heroes to kill a coyote or a wolf, right? And there's lots of just these single treasure guardian treasures everywhere. So splitting your heroes is very, very efficient. So actually, and because there's lots of spread out herds on the map, this is actually probably one of Japan's best maps. It really, really is. So fantastic start for him. Heavenly Kami, of course, in case anyone doesn't know, shrines are cheaper and their resource rates are increased by 50%, which is kind of insane. So we take a look at shrines now. 75 wood for a shrine, and that's stacked with the Portuguese consulate and Heavenly Kami. So insane stuff there. With a decent age up time, going up with the Toshogu shrine, of course, wants to gather in these herds. And good stuff there for Ezad. Let's have a look at Tabben. He's already aging up. 13 villagers. Kani Martyr. Going up with the Kani Martyr. Honestly, I feel like the Agrifort is pretty good versus Japan. Like plonking down an Agrifort here and just kind of being really oppressive, getting a load of Rajputs out, running around the map, sieging down shrines. But, you know, we are in the Kani Martyr meta. You do see Kani Martyr more than Agrifort these days, although it is pretty close. And that's always good to see. You know, back in like the vanilla days or the TAD days, you know, we would very often at the highest levels, we would only see one build every single game. Every single game, it would be Agrifort, 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 Agrifort. Every game, start Sepoy into Gurkha, you know. And this time, you know, Japan, look at Japan. We would see the Heavenly Kami, Heavenly Kami, Heavenly Kami. But now, often, the meta with Japan is not to get... It's almost to go for the Spanish consulate and get lots of TP, lots of XP. So that's really good to see the diversity in build orders in DE. 700 wood coming in. So he's gone for distributivism into 700 wood. Interesting, he has the 1 flatland castle. That's interesting. Very defensive. Lots of Age 4 cards, which is great to see. Lots of Age 3 cards. Lots of Mahouts. All that sort of good stuff. Going for the 700 wood here. Ezad, just about aged up. But, oh, dearie me. Look how far away this herd has become. I don't think, unless that walks towards the Toshogu Shrine, the Toshogu Shrine is going to have 0 gatherers, which is a massive loss. An absolute massive loss there for Ezad. He's also going to be shipping his wood. Obviously, they only get 600 wood, not 700. So he's going to be able to ship that twice. Interesting that he's going for 600 wood instead of 5 shrines. But I guess 5 shrines, you know, when you have Portuguese Consulate and Heavenly Kami, and shrines only cost 75 wood, you know, you definitely want to send 600 wood. But if you haven't sent Heavenly Kami or Portuguese Consulate, then definitely going for the 5 shrines is better if you're just going for shrines. So interesting dynamic there. 600 wood, much better if you've gone Heavenly Kami. But if you don't go Heavenly Kami, then 5 shrines, much better. And now he's just pumping out. Look at this. Just shrines everywhere on the map. Look at that. Almost 3/4 shrine already. The Toshogu, very unfortunately, not going to be getting any benefit from any herds here. So he's just deciding to herd up, to shrine up these herds anyway. So might as well get some use out of those herds. 5 minutes 40. We now see 5 Rajputs. That's good to see. Just going to start sieging down shrines. 1,300 HP. They will go down very, very quickly. But because they only cost 75 wood, he's almost going to be able to build them as fast as they get taken down. Market up's coming in now as well. Both these players, you know, very kind of semi-FF players, semi-kind of greedy players. They like to get their eco established before they kind of go into age 3. So both going to be quite cautious here. Double racks going down as well, using 200 of that wood from the 600 to put down another racks. Yumi coming in now as well. That costs wood. Double racksing Ashigari Musketeers. Going to be able to kill 1 Rajput there. Decides to back up. Probably the Rajputs could have taken that with both of the heroes, with both of the elephants there, and they could have got a double stomp as well. The Rajputs would have cleaned that up actually, but you know, obviously it's risky. You don't know what's coming in, all that sort of good stuff. But yeah, Rajputs could definitely have taken that fight. I see here House of Vaza has come in for Tabben as well. He obviously wants to get the Hanseatic League, which I think is what he's saving up for. Are we going to see that come in anytime soon? Decides to build another villager instead, going for the diplomatic intrigue. That is, you know, very standard play here. 700 wood into foreign logging, and now diplomatic intrigue. So very greedy stuff here by Tabben. And, you know, he's playing against Japan, so you can be greedy. There comes Hanseatic League. He's got plenty of population still, but, you know, 4 torps, basically 4 villagers. And who doesn't like 4 villagers? Still building shrines here. Nani? Nani Ezad. Nani? 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 What's his other one called? Nandato? So I watch way too much anime, so every time I say Nani, like I have to say it in a like a comedic way. Nani? Did I say anime? I meant hentai. Hey-o! All right, moving on. Let's see. Ottoman Expeditionary Company coming in. That's going to be the Delhi, or the rumor lot from the Ottoman consulate. So classic play here. But likewise, Ezad's gone for the Portuguese consulate. He's staying on the Portuguese consulate, and he's got the Order Basterio. So he sent 400, spent 400 export to get those 7 bows. Oh, look at the pull trick. Look at these guys running, sprinting. Look at that sprint there. Love to see it. Good pull tricking there. Great micro. I told you it was going to be good micro by Ezad. Pull tricking with the mass of units sticking behind. And whenever that happens, it means the units that are in the lesser group, so they're the smaller group, will run faster to catch up to the bigger group. So any of you guys don't know what's going on there, basically think of it, if you've got 2 groups of units, one with 5 units, one with 10 units, okay? If you drag box all of them, even though they're split in the screen, okay, and you drag box all of those units, okay, and move, then the group with 5 units will run faster to catch up with the group of 10 units. And the group of 10 units will move slower to allow them to catch up. Essentially what that means is there, and you saw it used really effectively there, you can shoot and move, but shoot and move faster. And it's a really clever way of microing to hit and run faster without your opponent being able to counter you. And you saw there, his cav were trying to counter him, but he didn't give him a chance because he moved too fast. So, really nice micro there. Tried to explain it as best as I can. And you see the explorer. Is he going to try and pull trick again? I think he's trying. Yeah, look, you see that sprint where they move temporarily faster. and moved with the group that had more units. Again, saving the hero there. So smart play. Once again, Ezad used pull tricking, using the drag box, pull trick they call it, in order to move the units faster. So saving Nandato there. Very, very smart play. Going up to H3 here as well with the Golden Pavilion. All 8 villagers gathering. We're at the 10-minute mark, 10.5-minute mark. Making more Ashigarus. He's on max shrines now. Look at this. Max shrine with Heavenly Kami is pretty scary. And this is where the Heavenly Kami really pays off. Look at that. 0.47 wood per second for one shrine. That's basically one whole villager on wood. That is scary. That is scary. 0.49 on wood here. Only 0.27 there. 0.49 here. 0.49. Basically, just a whole villager on wood. And, yeah, very, very scary. And then, obviously, the Shogu Shrine, 0.52. Unfortunately, doesn't have any gatherers from the herds here. But, yeah, his eco is popping off right now. Obviously, on 35 vills as well. Has sent 4 villagers on top of this as Ezad. And now we are going for 1,000 coin. Interesting. Going up with the Japanese isolation now as well. So getting rid of the port consulate. Got everything he wanted from the port consulate. We'll need to rebuild those shrines. But obviously, because he's got so many shrines now, and because he's gathering so much wood from the shrines, he doesn't need any villagers on there. And he'll be able to... Look at that wood. Look at that wood production. He'll just be able to replace those shrines really effectively. Veteran Yumi and veteran Ashigaru's coming in now. And this is the perfect timing for him. He's pushing in with Musk Skirm here right now. And Tabben is backing up. Tabben, though, also in H3. First shipment's going to be British East India Company. So that's going to be Sepoy, Gurkha, and Soa hit points and attack increased. Green jackets would be good here, but he doesn't have them. Be good against all of these Ashigarus. Getting that bonus with your Gurkha against them would definitely be really effective. But now it's his turn to get the disciplined Sepoys and Gurkhas. Getting a Mansabdar as well, Gurkha, going to be really, really nice here. Probably be worth getting a Mansabdar Sepoy as well. Does have those torps, don't forget. He's got both of his wood trickles as well, which is pretty insane. So really good eco from here. So both these guys, you know, they're in an interesting position here. Who's going to come out on top? Yeah, going for a Mansabdar Sepoy there as well. So going to buff all of those other Sepoys. Good stuff. Ezad. Oh, wait. Where did that come from? Ezad squeezing in an age 4 here. This isn't... Like, honestly, like, Japan's eco just at this stage of the game is unbeatable right now. He's at max shrines. He's popping off. He's on 39 villagers. And he goes, okay, well, you're going to back up and play defensive. I'm not going to dive in and risk getting mahooted and all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to back up and go straight into age 4. And look at all these shrines as well. Like, Tabben has to navigate through all of these shrines. Does he take the shrines down? Does he dive in the base? Look at all these choke points. Look at all the line of sight. So it's very difficult for Tabben to push in here without some good siege. So very sneaky. And I don't think Tabben's going to expect that. Going up the Shogunate as well, which is going to give him the Daimyo here. And what's his reaction here is going to be instantly to try and push in. And I don't blame him. The scores are very, very close. He is forced to go for 2 cherry orchards right now. He's almost run out of these cherry. One of them's ran out and only 500 food on that one left. So has to go for 2 cherry orchards. But next coming in is 4 flaming arrows. Can send that twice, which is nice. Daimyo is going to see all of those Gurkhas there. Oh, losing half HP just for free. Does hurt, that's for sure. Look at the scores, neck and neck. There's 30 score in it right now. It's all going to come down to the micro. Who can win this big fight? They've both got buffs, Mansabdar buffs, Daimyo buffs. You know, it's everything to play for right now. However, Japan now have their big boy honored, their guard units. So honored flaming arrows. He's going for honored flaming arrows instead of the honored Yumi. Interesting. I think that's the right decision here. So honored flaming arrows with honored Ashigarus is going to be tough to beat here. Ezad looking really, really good right now. But India, look, India up in score. There's a double kill. Wow, going for Flintlock as well. That's going to be fantastic for all his gunpowder units. So an extra bit of attack for all of his Ashigarus. Does have his golden pavilion, increasing the range, attack range of units as well. Look at this, 41 range attack. 45 when he's in range of the Daimyo. Insane. 45! That's like a soul daddy. It's insane. But is his anti-cab that good? Because look at this. 4 big boy disciplined Mahu's coming in with all of the Gurkhas just popping off against the Ashigarus. Sepoy's doing work here as well. Beautiful spread here by the Gurkhas. And the Gurkhas are killing the Ashigarus faster than the flaming arrows are killing the Gurkhas. And this is looking like an insane fight here for India. Just a beautiful spread here of his units. Ashigarus can't even kill the Mahu, which is surviving on 50 and 70 HP each. Holy cow. What an insane fight for Tabben. Now he's up 2k score. Surely he pushes in here, getting 2 surgeons from the consulate. I think that's smart play because he's got 2 very weak Mahus there, which could do with getting some excellent healing, making some more Mahus. Just shipped 2 more Mahus as well. He's on 53 vils with those wood trickles coming in. Let's see the surgeons, baby. There come the surgeons. Going to be healing up these Mahus. Good to see, and it's very, very good because you don't often see surgeons used. But here, look at that Chad walk by the surgeons. Also get that nice Order of Vazar big tech in there. That's going to benefit his eco. And look at this, 169 population right now. Going for elephant combat as well. Lots of Mahouts coming in. Mahouts getting healed as well. Tabben not pushing in straight away. I'm not sure that's a good idea because the Shrine Boom is going to be disgusting. And look at this. Look at Ezad being sneaky. The classic Ashigaru raids right now. The infamous Ashigaru raids. They were known for being insane because Ashigarus have 4.5 speed, which is insane for a musketeer. It means they're very difficult to deal with the raids. Gurkha's popping though, coming out very nice with 4 Mahouts. So definitely gonna be able to catch them. Wow, changing the golden pavilion to increase the speed of the Ashigarus. The Ashigarus, I believe, get 4.72 speed now. So very clever to put his golden pavilion, the Wander, onto speed rather than attack. Could sack off a few here, put them in melee, and just allow his others to run away. Going for close combat as well. It's going to be good for the Ashigarus. Now look at that 4.5 multiplier versus cavalry. Absolutely insane. Very good against the Mahouts. And look at the speed of these guys. 4.72 speed really showing there. These Sepoy and Gurkha have got no chance of catching up. And that bought him so much time. Trying to raid down the bottom here as well. That bought Ezad so much time there. And look, he's equalized the score. So great play to distract Tabben there. He's still in age 4, don't forget, whilst Tabben is not in age 4. And Matt is diving into a big batch of Ashigarus there, which he does not want to do. Loses 1 for free. Almost 2 for free. Tabben still making Gurkhas. He's still on 162 pop, which is crazy. 110 military pop, that is. Does have the Manta Star Gurkha, and the Gurkha are going to wreck these Ashigarus once again. 22 Sepoys as well, which is nice. So the Naginata switch could be nice, but does have some anti-cav just in case. But that's so, look, 57 Gurkha. The Gurkha just going to walk up onto the flaming arrows, killing 1 in 1 hit each. Flaming arrows, they are not heavy cannons. They do have extra range than the Falconet and stuff like that, but they're not a heavy artillery piece. They're like a mix between a Falconet and a Fulgurin. Now go the Mahouts diving in here, and the Gurkhas just need to attack move here. He does kill all the flaming arrows, which is what he needed to do. Sepoys have 35 range attack. Oh, but more flaming arrows coming up from the rear here, but I think the Gurkhas are still going to come up trump here. These flaming arrows here doing work. Oh, big batch of Ashigaru. That's the 14 Ashigaru coming in there. And Tabben actually forced to back up there between these 3 Honored Flaming Arrows and the 14 Ashigaru shipment. Starting to look really good here for Ezad now, and that was a really clean fight. All of a sudden, now looking really good for Ezad as he held on long enough to take this game. 5 Mahout shipment pop, though, coming in. That could be a huge tempo shift. Certainly going to be a big score shift. Look at this. 4K score. He jumped up. Shipping in 9 Sepoys. Doesn't have the food to go for Yurumi. Yurumi would be so fantastic. It's basically all heavy infantry and cannons here. He could really do with getting that Yumi pop. That Yumi only costs 500 food. I would honestly buy food just to afford the Yurumi. Imagine Yurumi coming in here. But 5 Mahout coming in instead. Sepoy's forced into melee to deal with the Flaming Arrows, which is really nice micro. Now the Gurkhas are going to have free reign against Ashigarus. Oh, the Daimyo getting involved there. But he decides to call it. He looks at the score. And I tell you what, I think it is over. Look how many Ashigarus are here. 41 range attack, 300. They have 4.5 speed as well, so the Gurkha can't even run away from them. And I didn't expect the GG to come in that early. Yes. But yeah, it was looking pretty over. Ezad, 49 Vils, max shrines. Japan considered a bad civ, but when they get max shrines, they are like the scariest civ in the game. And look at this, 34, and using one of those 14 Ashigaru Musketeers, double for 4 Flaming Arrows and the Shogun Tokigawa. Wow, that was pretty impressive stuff there. And just a classic pro player match there. Top 10 players slogging it out with their main civilizations. No shenanigans this game, just pure micro, pure decision-making, and pure skill. Was really good to see. Let's have a look at the post-game. Village account, very close. Very, very close. All resources gathered. And yeah, again, it was close, but shrines go, brah, baby. Military, 154 Ashigaru to 97 Gurkha. Great game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that very high-level game. Good to see all the pros coming back to the game and playing it. Tabben and Ezad, 2 of the best to have played the game. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace.